Hey cooks, we are air frying today. We have a brand new air fryer in the kitchen that is really interesting. So this is from Midea, and it is a 2-zone air fryer. So it has a traditional air fryer basket on the top, and it has a sheet pan on the bottom. You can cook at 2 different temperatures, and you can even sync them so they're done at the same time. So today we're taking air frying to a whole nother level. Welcome to the Amy Learns to Cook kitchen. So a lot of us in the U.S. might not have ever heard of the brand Midea, but Midea is behind a lot of small kitchen appliances. They are actually the largest manufacturer of small kitchen appliances in the world. They produce appliances for tons of different brands, and they produce them for all across the world. If you want to learn a little bit about Midea, just Google them and you will see how big this company is. That's why we know when they're producing a new air fryer and you see it under the Midea brand or any other kind of appliance, you will know that you're not getting, a new or unknown manufacturer. This is actually the manufacturer that's making the appliances for a lot of different companies, right? So this is the 2-zone air fryer oven. What's really interesting about it, like I said, is there's a traditional basket at the top, but the bottom, there's a separate cooking zone that is a sheet pan. You can literally have these two things at different temperatures. So we're going to be cooking chicken on the top and asparagus in the bottom. Asparagus, you don't want to overcook asparagus. You can burn it really easily. 2 foods that we're going to be cooking at different amounts for a different amount of time. This is also interesting because it will sync your time so they're both done at the same time. It is also Alexa and Google Home compatible, so you can watch it on your phone. You can get alerts on your phone when things are done if you're in another part of the house doing other chores. So it has a total 11-quart capacity. The basket on it is 6 quarts, and the bottom section with the sheet pan is 5 quarts. So we have fries and chicken, right? That's what a lot of us will be using it for. So let me get this air fryer out of the box and we'll take our first look at it. Okay, so it comes with a user manual. That's great. You're going to have to review this to learn how to do the sync cooking and all this. So this is a tray that goes on the bottom section to catch crumbs and stuff. And here's our little sheet pan. It's non-stick. It has a little grill, and we're going to be doing our asparagus on this. So let's see what we have here. This thing is major. This is a serious air fryer. This thing is not playing around. So here is our basket, and we'll get all this out of here. So inside the basket is like a stand for you to put your food so it doesn't get down into the grease. One thing I think is interesting is the front of this is clear, and there's probably a light in here so we can see what's going on. But also look what we have down here. We have a little door that opens up, and there's a little oven in there. So literally you could do mini pizzas in here with wings. You can do, chicken and fries, chicken and potatoes, salmon, whatever you want. You have dual zone, 2 different temperatures. So this is really fun to me. So we're going to put our crumb tray down here at the bottom. And here is our, roasting. I'm sure you can even broil a steak up in here. That would be really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. Whoa, this is a serious air fryer. Look at this thing. Let's take a look at the controls. Okay, so we have upper and lower controls. So you hit upper to turn the upper on, lower to turn the lower on. And they're pretty, standard. When we're dealing with the upper oven, you want to hit the upper oven. You can use the knob to go across and change it from air fry, grill, dehydrate, bake, roast, broil, reheat, toast, bagel, and keep warm. Once you set it on, so I'll set it on like air fry, and you click to check that. You can change the time. It's automatically on time, so we're going to change it to 15 minutes. And you can change the temp to whatever temp you want. Then you can go to lower, add whatever you want. So we're going to roast our asparagus. Click. You're going to change your time and your temp as well. So if you want to sync these to finish at the same time, you're going to hit the sync finish button. And what it will do is it holds one so the time will correspond and finish at the same time. So it will put whatever one is on hold. So you'll see if you sync the finish, all you have to do is hit start on one of them. I put the same time on there. So I made them different times. So if you hit sync finish and hit go, it put this one on hold because this one's a longer cook time than this one. So it's going to start this up and it will automatically turn that one on and they'll finish at the same time. So I also downloaded the app so you can control it, upper basket, lower basket, when you connect it to your air fryer. You can set these things. You set the temperature, the time, as well. And you can use this sync to finish and it will do the same thing. So let me go wash all this. I'm going to wash the basket and the sheet pan under here and get my ingredients and let's start cooking. Okay, so we have a really simple meal here. We're making basically air fried chicken breast. We're making roasted asparagus. We're also going to do a little garlic bread. So I have asparagus here. This is pretty much enough for 2 people. So looks really good. I'm just going to spray them with this is avocado spray. We're going to salt, of course. Pepper our asparagus. Looks good. And I'm just going to put a tiny bit of granulated garlic on here just to bring up the delicious flavor. I'm going to put a little acid on here to balance that flavor out and give our asparagus a little bit of brightness. Whoops, I just got a couple seeds on there. And more seeds. So acid really brings something to your dishes that's amazing. Let me stir these up a little bit. I got some lemon juice all down there. We'll put a little bit more salt, a little bit more pepper, a little bit more garlic. Ooh, okay. So our asparagus is ready. So this is just some boneless, skinless chicken breast. This is actually came from one of those frozen bags. Give it a little avocado oil. I'm going to give it a little salt. And a little bit of pepper. Oh, yeah. So I have this seasoning mix called Sunny Paris. This is absolutely delicious. I love this seasoning mix. It's also from a place that doesn't put anti-caking agents in it, which is good. Actually, I think I'm going to put a little granulated garlic on here real quick. Yum. And we're going to put some Sunny Paris on here. This seasoning is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Just press it down there so our seasonings stick. And we're going to do the other side. Oh, this smells so good already. Spray our chickens up. Give them a little salt. Salt, 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 salt. A little bit of pepper. Pepper, 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 pepper. Granulated garlic. Granulated garlic. Aha! Little Sunny Paris. A little Sunny Paris. Little spray down. Press down. And I do want to give this a little bit of acid as well. So we're going to go ahead and give it a little lemon juice. Lemon juice. Right? I'm going to let this sit here for maybe like 5 minutes to take in these flavors, and we'll be back to start cooking. Okay, so we have our basket to the cooker here. I'm going to go ahead and put our chickens in here. Chicken. And chicken. And we're going to go ahead and put the basket into the air fryer. We're going to open this up. I'm going to take out this for the asparagus. And I'm going to go ahead and get our beautiful asparagus on here. This is going to be a very nice meal. Very nice.
Well, anything you cook is special, Boo.
Yeah. Anything you cook. Even if you put something frozen in here and you drop it in and you just let it go. It's something you made. So, and air fryers are great because they give you quick and easy, right?
Convenience.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and put this back in here. Oh, I love this little oven thing down here. This is awesome. So let's program the cooker. Okay, so I've never used this before, so we're going straight out the times in the book. This is a cooking process, so you will learn your cooker as you progress in your cooking with it, so you might change things up. So I have both of these on, so we're going to set the upper oven to time, we're going to do 22 minutes. Temp, we're doing 360. And for the lower, this is our asparagus. We're doing roast and not air fry. Time, we're doing 14 minutes. Temp, we're doing 355. We're going to do sync, and we're going to start. So because this time is shorter, it's going to hold the asparagus until they sync up. I don't know exactly if this is going to come out perfectly exact. We'll see, because I've never cooked a chicken before in here. So I'm just going by the book, and they don't know the size of my chicken, right? So I will take temps as we go along just to verify we're not going over my desired temp range. You want it at least 165. Okay, so while our food is cooking, we're going to just prep a little garlic bread here. I just have this like grocery store baked bread. You know, the bread, you go in there and they bake it that day or whatever. I'm just going to take a couple pieces for each of us. And we're going to put a little butter on it. Simple as pie. So when the food comes out, I'm just going to pop this in the lower oven and cook it. I mean, it will cook quick. It's just to toast it and to melt that butter. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're talking. We're gonna put a little salt on there. This is kosher salt, actually, what I have in here. And I'm gonna put a little granulated garlic on there. Give us a little garlic flavor. And when our food is done, we'll be taking that out and putting this in there to toast it. Okay, so the food is done. I miscalculated a little bit on the chicken. 2 minutes, so 20 minutes in, the chicken's at 170. So it's time to take it out. So next time I'll just, on the sinking, I'll just change that temp. I think the sinking was really cool. So we're gonna go ahead and get the asparagus here. Okay, so I'm gonna take half of this asparagus and I'm just gonna put it here on the center of the plate. That looks amazing. And I have another plate here. So I'm gonna do the same with this asparagus. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it there in the center because you know I gotta be extra on my plating. I'm gonna go ahead and put our garlic bread onto this. And I'm gonna put this, back in here because we're going to be doing that. And, our chicken looks amazing. We probably should have taken it out at like maybe 165 is what I usually cook it to, but it looks good nonetheless. And I'm gonna get our other plate and put this chicken on this plate. Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this lower on maybe toast. And I'm just gonna watch it. Okay, we're gonna pull our toast out here. Our garlic bread. Oh, it looks mighty nice. We're gonna go ahead and give us 2 pieces of garlic bread on our plate here. Woo! It's definitely warm. So my plating is a little weird because, I don't know, I'm right-handed, so you kind of want to see protein on this side and like this, right? Main. I did it backwards. Oh well, it looks pretty good though. So it'll be time to take a taste. Okay, for our first time out, I think this is an amazing meal. What I really like about this is the 2 things you can cook on 2 different temperatures. Although the sinking was a little off because I've never used this before and I wanted to get the chicken out before I wrecked it, right? The more you use it and you have recipes that you time, like you get up in the morning and you can do, your hash brown patty and, whatever you're having for breakfast in here and get your timing down and boom, it'll be ready all at the same time. I truly think this is a fun air fryer and I'm looking forward to exploring it. So thank you, Midea. This thing is amazing. I really appreciate it. Links to it will be down in the description if you want to take a look at this. This is a unique air fryer that has a lot of great features that I think are really interesting. So let's give Eric his plate. He's sitting over here hammering at the choppers.
Yeah.
And yes, I will offend the sensibility of a lot of people. I put mayo on my asparagus. If that's an issue for you, just turn your eyes, right?
Chicken tasty.
So I did overcook the asparagus a little bit. Still crisp. Really, really good. I may have come up maybe a minute or so on that, but it's really good. Chicken. Chicken is really good. I was worried about I dried it out. It's very flavorful and tasty. And of course the garlic bread. Wow. This is a great dinner. I'm off to enjoy this. Thanks for joining me, cooks. I hope you like this recipe.